Hey, today I was so inspired by a message from this podcast by the future that I wanted to record my screen and repost it online, but then I realized I could just restate what they were talking about in my own words and just make my own content. So they were talking about making the transition from minimum wage worker to earning six figures, and the easiest way to do that is to just learn six-figure skills and then apply them. Now, many creative talents can easily earn a well 6 to 7 figures, but many of us also struggle to make the leap into becoming a full-time artist. So the key here is not to get so good that they can't ignore you, but to just figure out how to make money with our work. And it seems simple, right? Well, they say it is really easy to earn 6, even 7 figures, but what's hard is learning the skills that enable those opportunities. And I know not everyone wants to move as heavily, and that's totally cool. So how do we learn these high-value skills? All the roads seem to point towards this one core theme. It's very essential to our way of life and the whole global culture. And we all do it naturally, to some extent. And some are definitely more gifted with it than others, but I think we're all actually made for it. It's in our human design. So let me tell you a story here. I was down at a festival, celebrating the Mayan traditions, and I was just hanging out on the beach with my camera, having some fun recording random stuff. So this guy walks up to me and asked me if I'll be available next week. I asked him what's up, and he replied with an opportunity to film at another festival. And this honestly felt like a dream come true. But I did have something to do next week, so I had to decline. But I remember how natural it had felt to talk with this fellow cameraman. And I felt like if only more people knew that I make videos, then I could probably get clients really easily. So I started focusing on making more videos. I mean, you're watching one right now, but that beach encounter was over 3 years ago though. It doesn't seem like many people found out about my skills. So the road ahead points toward that one core theme: marketing and sales. Well, what's so natural about marketing and sales? I think it's all communication, and we're social animals, so this is our language of getting things done. To be honest, I felt repulsed by the idea. I've always felt like salesmen are sneaky, and I want to be honest, so it's hard for me to sell things. But the truth is, sales are just a part of nature. And that terrible storm could just be the hidden blessing for new growth. We just have to see how it goes. Marketing is simply work that matters for people who care. And that's from Seth Godin, an absolute master of marketing. He says if nothing changes, then your marketing has failed. And, well, that sounds about right. So he tells the story of a young man who traveled in South America. And one day he noticed that many locals were struggling to have enough food for their families. And he took a closer look and he saw that the only people who ate well were the ones with enough space for like 5 chickens, since each one laid only about 2 eggs per week. And this guy just happened to know about another breed of chicken that lays about 5 or 6 eggs per week. So he started a business down there that just sells these chickens. And as word of mouth spread, the business was not only very successful and able to grow and sell more chickens, but it continues to save many, many families from famine. To me, this is what marketing is all about: making meaningful change in our world. I think it takes either a lucky break or an entrepreneurial mindset to notice these opportunities. And thankfully, one is entirely within our control, and we could easily learn all about what it takes to be an entrepreneur. So I'm doing all the hard work of doing the research and finding the stuff out so I could package it nicely and provide it to you guys. So let me know in the comments, what kind of problems do you notice in the world? Maybe someone else reading them could be inspired by it, and we could work together to make the change. My name is Timoy. Thanks for tuning in. Peace.